Hey folks, Quill18 here, bringing you another League of Legends commentary. This time I'm going to be playing as Rammus, and I know I've done one video in the past of me playing as Rammus, but it's been a really long time, and in fact, I really haven't played Rammus hardly any since that last video, so my Rammus video is actually one of the ones that's gotten the most comments over, over the weeks or months, and mostly because of how bad I was. And I got news for you folks, I am not going to be much of better just because I am not very well practiced with this champion. But a lot of things have changed. Rammus has gotten a couple of tweaks to his stats, and a lot of items have changed. So this is a fun game. Just a normal game that I am playing with Watch Me SC, who is playing as Teemo. Of course, Watch Me SC really likes Teemo. He's got a lot of experience with him. But Teemo went through several big changes in the last patch, so he's given that a try, and he's also trying like a very weird different build for him, some like AP hybrid stuff with some of the new items, just to see what it's like. We've also got up top, we've got Jay is Awesome, playing as the pumpkin-headed Fiddlesticks, who you get to see soon. Also in the middle, playing as the amazing Janna, probably my favorite character these days. We have Enderman, and we've got a fifth guy here who was just a random person, because we were four-manning this. So his name is Jo Huen Huang. I'm not sure, and I'm sure I'm saying it terribly, but he is playing as Poppy, who is a very good champion who I've never played before, and I really should play at some point. So, I'm mostly pre-made. Now, of course, that means we are up against a pre-made on our end as well, on their side as well. Oh, one thing I want to mention. This video has also been posted by Jay is Awesome, who goes by J Jones some number, I can't remember. I will post a link to his YouTube channel in the description below, assuming I'm smart, and if I'm not smart, make sure to prompt me, to remind me to do it. So he's got because we were on Skype this whole time, the four of us, so if you want to watch another version of this with our Skype audio, you can just go ahead and do that on his channel. So as you can see here, we are laning against the two newest champions, Swain and Lux. And Swain is a very, very good champion. Man, oh man. A lot of people complain that she's overpowered. I don't think that she is. She's very frustrating because she's got a snare. A sort of weird double snare, because she can actually... It's like Morgana, but she can actually go through the first target and snare the second target behind her, or behind the first as well. So she hits two people in a row, snares them both. So kind of like Morgana, but a little easier to get off that skill shot. She's also got a slow, very frustrating. And Swain has got an AoE root, or snare. I hope I've been saying snare all along and not stun or anything, because it is a snare. So in this game here, it's very easy for Lux to get off her snare, and then for Swain to follow that up with his. Actually, the game I played before this, I was laning against Lux plus Morgana, which was just absolutely miserable. So at this point, we've actually called for a swap here. Ooh! Things are a little rough. Lux is definitely low, and hopefully, yet we are able to get her, because Poppy's got fantastic burst damage with the her Devastate ability. I think that's the name of her attack that improves her melee damage. So yeah, we were having a hard time with the range and with the snares, so we called for a swap here, because we're two melee characters. So Enderman came down from the middle to help, while... I guess I should just use the character names. And Fiddlesticks came from the top and went to the middle to hold that. But as you're going to be able to see here, there's actually going to be a lot of movement in the map. Jaina does not stick around down at the bottom after we get the one kill. She goes to help out the middle, hopefully to get a gank, but it doesn't look like anyone's there. Top is getting pressured quite a bit. Looks like people have... Well, I guess it was because Teemo was alone up against Sion and someone else up there, so he got pushed back to the tower, but now Poppy is coming to join him. So, right now, not too much going on in the laning phase. What to say about Rammus? I don't know, not much. I think my build this time, I started with his Powerball, and then I tried to max out his taunt as quickly as possible. A lot of value in maxing out the taunt just for the duration there. And then, other than that, I think I kind of alternated between my Q and W a little. I don't see any of them as being like, you need to max them out. They both kind of get better as you level them up. I got snared here, but I'm not too concerned. I've got Jaina helping me out. I'm actually bubbled. I'm able to hit Swain with the Powerball and get the taunt off. Yeah, but between Lux's bubble and I don't know what else, he was able to survive that, which is unfortunate, but we were applying some pretty good pressure. Actually, remember my first game playing against Swain, I had not watched the Champion Spotlight. I had no idea what his abilities were, and I found him extremely difficult. I was like, oh, what's this thing on the ground? Oh my god, it snares me and kills me and all that. But since then, I've found him to be not very impressive. There are a couple of times in this game where he does use his ultimate to do some pretty nice fighting, but generally speaking, I'm kind of underimpressed by Swain. Lux is definitely very good. You know, CC support type character with an awesome sniping ability. In fact, she sounds right up my lane. I've got enough IP to pick her up, so I should probably do that. But maybe I'll wait until everyone else has maybe gotten a little bit more tired of playing as Lux, because right now everyone plays her. I get snared again here, but they're not really in a position to follow up, especially with Jaina there protecting me. Jaina does get snared in return. I'm buzzing around here. I got lots of mana, no shortage of that, that's for sure. But not that much I can do with it. In fact, I seem to recall Enderman here was saying on Skype, you know, don't be shy about using your mana because I've got a clarity. And I was like, yeah, but I'm not really in a position to use it here. I'm going to try to, you know, just get off a sort of defensive powerball. I'm pretty sure that wasn't going to lead to anything. I mean, maybe I could have tapped him and then followed up with a taunt, but again, I don't think it's going to result in the kill. All we're trying to do here is lane as efficiently as possible, get some good last hits. I think, I'm trying to think of the other team. I don't really think these two have some good AoE farming abilities, so we may be able to put some actual pressure on the tower here if we keep this lane pressed. Of course, Jaina's really good at that. She jukes Lux's snare right there. It's kind of a slow traveling snare. I mean, it's probably in line with Morgana. Morgana is definitely dodgeable if you are watching for it, if you're in that sort of zone. I mean, really, in a way, Lux it really is just a slightly better version of Morgana, because she's got the slow and the double snare thing going on. I don't think she does as much damage. Nice other snare on Enderman there, and we do get an ultimate by Swain, but I think that was a waste of his ultimate. I don't know what the cooldown on it is, but I suspect it's probably one of the longer cooldowns. It's not like one of the minute-long ones, like Rammus's ultimate, which I don't quite have yet. Rammus's ultimate is short enough that you can pretty much use it whenever you want. So, what's going on in the action? So, looks like Poppy is going to be heading down to the middle. Oh yes, they have an Eve on their team. Eve, of course, has been recently buffed in the latest patch. She's not yet in her final form. They're still trying to put together a full remake for her, just to make her work better. Oh, looks like Eve was trying something in the middle, and then... Poppy joined into the middle, and with together with Fiddles, they were able to take her down. So yeah, she's definitely been buffed, but the problem is, if you are able to sort of compensate for her stealth, you know, you're aware of what to watch out for, she's still not able to do all that much. She's still relatively squishy, and she does do a lot of damage, but she relies entirely on surprise to pull that off. And any degree of awareness, and of course, any degree of stealth detection, can pretty much just shut that down completely. Oh, I do get snared here, and well, yeah, double ultimate on me does take me out. I knew they were in the bush the whole time. I just didn't think there would be that much burst damage. I guess I didn't expect the double ultimate, and I really should have. Double ultimate all the way. But looks like Lux is going to overstay her welcome here. No, she does escape. Oh, she comes back! Sniper, sniper! Oh no. Survives another volcano. Or a tornado. So annoying. So my build this game, hopefully Swain's not there. Oh, he is. Okay, she is able to finish off Lux. Is she going to be able to run away from Swain? She gets snared. No, does get taken out. So not the greatest outcome down below. Looks like we're down 3-2. And not terrible. I mean, I don't think anyone's qualifying as being fed or feeding at this point. You know, 2 kills, not the end of the world, not the ideal start, and we certainly didn't have a great bottom situation, but I don't know, hopefully things will go better. Poppy is actually really surprisingly good carry. Like, not many people play her, but the people who play her are really good at her, or something, or maybe she's just really good. Because she does tend to do exceptionally well in every game I ever see with Poppy. She's pinging Swain here, getting ready for a move, so I'm going to try to powerball in, see if I can catch him. Ooh, not quite. Now, is Poppy going to be able to slam him? No. Oh, yes! I don't think she got off the stun. I did get off my Powerball and my taunt. Now the question is, ooh, we suck another ultimate from Lux there, which that ultimate is on a very short cooldown, I believe. So Poppy is chasing, does get the kill. I'm going to come around here to assist just in case, but she's got plenty of health. Lux is not going to be able to kill her off. In fact, 2-on-1 here. I Powerball her, taunt her. She's going to be forced to run back, I think. Now I am low enough. I do dodge the snare there, but Poppy does not. And, Rise. If we were watching the minimap a little bit more, I don't think we would have tried any of that. And are forced to back off. I don't think there was anything I could have done if I'd stayed. I don't think we could have leveraged that into a kill. I'm not sure. I definitely would have died, since I'm walking away here with under 1 bar of health. And, in fact, Lux and Rise were both chasing. So now Jaina has gone to intercept, and I'm not sure she's going to be able to cap anyone there, but we'll keep our fingers crossed. She's still chasing Rise, who's very low on health. Okay, and there we go. Rise does try to juke her in the brush along with a stun or a root, but it's not able to do it. And I am building a Mercury's Treads. This is an item I don't typically get on Rammus. Although, yeah, not really. If I really need something to protect me from CC, a lot of times I'd much prefer Banshee's Veil, because I would like to, if I'm powerballing towards someone, I want to be able to absorb the snare. You know, if I'm trying to grab Rise or Lux or someone like that, I want that spell that they cast at me to have no effect on me, so that my Powerball can land. Whereas a Merc Treads, well, it'll still snare me. It won't be as long, but it'll still get me and probably stop me from getting off my Powerball. But in this case, every single person on their team has a snare or a stun. Right? Think about it. Scion and Eve both have a stun. Rise and Lux and Swain all have a root, a snare. So it seemed worthwhile to get this. And in fact, their team is going to be entirely. Oh, here we go. Fiddlesticks loading up his ultimate, charging his laser. Oh, but Rise comes in, and Fiddlesticks, being in the area of the tower, gets taken out. Maybe, and I'm sure I'll be replaying this on YouTube and rewatching it, and checking to see if there's anything I could have done about it there. There may have been, I don't know. There's a lot of opposition, and it was in tower range, so I'm not confident. But that's my problem with Rammus. I always wonder, like, you know, should I have stuck it out a little bit more, gotten off some more taunts? We're going to try to engage here with Poppy, but not going to be able to pull off the kill, and we're just going to have to run away. Hopefully Poppy can run away from Eve there. I definitely get away, no problem. Rammus can really move quite quickly. The cooldown on Powerball is rather short, and I've got my Boots 1 at the very least. I'm going to buzz around here, but no, I've got no health, no mana. Especially the mana problem. You know, I can't get off a taunt or a Powerball, so there's no way that I can assist. Oh, but Teemo's got to watch out there. Looks like Rise in the bush now. He's seen it. That's Watch Me See, of course, very experienced with Teemo. He's got lots of mushrooms there. Is able to actually kill Rise. And looks like forcing Scion to run away as well. So he is doing supremely well there. No problems. So right now we don't know where Eve is. Looks like Swain is pushing our middle tower. Applying some really, really good pressure there. And I'm just trying to get back to the action somewhere. Oh, might be able to pull a move on Lux here. She's quite low. She is by her tower. And Jaina's low as well, but it would not take much. Oh, no, I'm not going to be needed at all. She walks into the bush and hits Fiddlesticks on face first, runs into a Fear plus a Drain. I have no idea what she was thinking there. Maybe Eve's around and she's looking to set something up, but I don't know. That was just very, very poor planning. I don't know if there's anything she could have done to survive there, and here I am neck and neck with a minion, and yet I still get targeted first. So frustrating. Get stunned in tower range by Scion, but luckily I don't have tower aggro. I do throw a little taunt on him, force him to stay within range of Fiddlesticks a little bit longer, and then Rise comes in and just, oh my god, so much damage. Fiddlesticks is going to be able to escape, thanks to a little flash there. Wow, that was harsh. And yeah, this is so. Maybe I got cut off earlier. I'm not sure. So everyone on their team does have CC, so the Merc Treads are good. But also, all their damage is coming from magic users. And a couple of the characters do have a couple of options for how they get built. But checking their items later, I do confirm that every single one of them is going AP-ish. Nice little encounter here. Might be able to snag Scion. I don't think so. Oh no, Fiddlesticks is there as well. Come on, let's move the view back. Jaina blows her ult here. gets healed up, knocks Rise around a little bit. He definitely gets sniped, and in fact, Lux is probably going to get taken out here. She gets slammed into the wall. She did have her shield, which absorbs a little bit of damage. A Fear, followed by a Tornado on Lux.